Hello there everyone, this is Anthony back again with your Twin Flame energy reading for the 26th of June until the 2nd of July in the year 2017. Can't believe I'm saying July already. I hope you guys have all had a good week, and I just wanted to start off saying thank you so much for all of your support, for everyone who subscribe to my channel. I'm new to doing videos on YouTube. I only actually started last week, and I just wanted to thank you so much for those who supported me already, and my subscribers and the likes and everything. It was really lovely that I was supported as well, and I really hope that it resonated with those of you who watched it. I'm coming back now because it's the new moon today. I'm in Spain and it's really hot, not that that's got anything to do with it, but yeah, I just thought, you know what, I felt like now was the time to do it for the coming week ahead, just because I'm working with the new moon energies. And in Spain yesterday we had a San Juan festival, which is Saint Juan, and what we do every year is we go down to the beach. Like the whole of the south coast was on the beach last night, and we do bonfires and barbecues and everything, and it's to celebrate Saint Juan, and he's all about manifestation. And what you're supposed to do is write down what you want to achieve in your life, to then give it to the universe on the fire at midnight to, you know, take the energies of manifestation and giving it to the universe so they can deliver it. And at midnight we will go back into the sea backwards, and cleanse everything that we no longer feel is serving us, and new beginnings. We wash away all the crap, and then, you know, we start again. And it's amazing because then it's now the new moon today, so we've kind of got double whammy of manifestation in Spain. And obviously collectively as well. So yeah, it just felt like the right thing to do. And I know that I had some messages come through for me this week with the divine masculine. My twin showed me that he wanted to drown in really clear water. This isn't real life, this was a dream, by the way. I would have jumped in and saved him, I promise. But yeah, so in my dream, he didn't want to continue living. This was my dream, and he was literally trying to drown himself. And I was standing there watching him. It was almost as if, like, I knew I wasn't there to help him, but I felt like my soul was there watching it happen, and I couldn't do anything. And I looked around, and there was this man, and I knew straight away that this man was there to help. And I said, "You've got to help him, please, you've got to help him." And he ran in and he rescued my twin flame. And then they were in this car, and my twin was still wet, and all he wanted to do was to see his divine feminine. But he never said my name, but he was just like, "I want to see her, I want to see her, that's all I want." And I felt, when I woke up, I felt that the man who ran in was actually, I felt, one of our archangels. I felt it was Archangel Michael, actually. And I felt that he was there. I remember vaguely talking with Archangel Michael before I fell asleep that night, and I feel that he made an appearance, and that's what it was. And with Rick, well, I won't say his name actually, but with my twin, he, I feel that he wants to get rid of his emotional old life. You know, water is representative of emotions, and the fact that he wants to die in his emotions, I feel that it's time now for rebirth. New emotions are coming. He wants to kill off the old emotions, the old perspective of who he was, in order to be reborn into fresh clear, honest emotions. That's what I felt that dream represented, and I feel that Archangel Michael is helping him, is guiding him. Not just my twin, but I feel that this is for the collective too. I think this is a message for all of us here. So I've shuffled already and I've laid the cards out. Something in me I wasn't resonating with my actual tarot, which I absolutely adore. But for some reason tonight just didn't. I was not feeling it at all with them. So I've stuck with John Holland's The Psychic Tarot and the Titania's Fortune cards as well. So I've given them all a good shuffle and laid them out already. So this is the Divine Masculine and this is the Divine Feminine. A jumper fell out for both. I felt it was actually for the both, and then we've got the outcome for the week. So to start with the Divine Masculine, we've got the throat chakra. And for me, some people have a different view on the blue energy and the throat chakra, but for me this is all about communication. It's about, you know, when this card comes up, it's because our throat's blocked and we need to work our chakra in order for us to open up and speak our truth. And this is where they're at. I don't feel that they found it easy in the past to be able to express their truth. And they are now understanding that this is what they need to work on, is to speak their truth. So that's where the Divine Masculine is at the moment. Clearing out all of the negative emotions, coming into a more truthful and honest approach, so that when they do communicate, it is coming from a place of honesty and truth. You know, their real selves, what's been inside of them for a really long time, but they've never been able to express. So this is where they're coming from now, that place of truth, honesty, opening up, unblocking what has been blocking them in order for them to step forward in truthful communication. Okay, so communication and truth is coming. And where they are in their heart space, in their I mean, this I feel is a combination. I don't feel it's segregated this week. It feels like it's blending for me, but they're going in, guys. The Divine Masculine is actually starting to look within. He's starting to face his inner self, where he's going to have to approach the darkness in order to be able to see the light within himself. You know, some masculines might be finding that they're going to be approaching a dark night of the soul, because if they're working on unblocking their truth right now, it makes sense that they are actually unlocking aspects of themselves that they've kept hidden for a really long time, which is what's blocked their truth in the first place. So because of this, they're now looking inwards, they're now reflecting, trying to get to the root causes of, not causes, but to the roots of who they are, where they've built up their lives from, and how they've made decisions and what they've done in their lives in order for them to have got to a place now which they are realising that that's not who they want to be. They want to sort themselves out. So that's what they're doing now. Like I got to that point myself. I had enough. I needed to do my work. So I feel that this is what the masculines are doing now. Well, this is what the cards are showing us. So I have full faith in them. So this is what they're actually doing now. Okay, they're going within, which is going to enable them to come forward with their truth, which obviously makes sense with the throat chakra. Sorry, it's a bit late over here. I'm a bit tired. And then we've got the authority. So Divine Masculines really stepping into their own, really taking control and understanding the qualities that they have within themselves. You know, loyalty, courage, strength, and they're starting to understand that they possess so many good qualities. You know, they are gods at the end of the day. We're goddesses, we're all gods. We all hold the key of God within us, don't we? We're all love. And they're starting, you know, with their reflection, they're starting to see their true essence. And that's wonderful, because it's about time they start to see what they deserve. And this is what authority is. It's about seeing finally what you have within you, what qualities you possess within you. And that is the strength, the courage, the determination, the loyalty. And that's where they're coming into now, all right? So just trust, masculines, if you're watching this as well, just trust that you're doing really, really well. You're really doing well. You're doing your work, and hats off to you, because it's not an easy thing to do. So well done. And keep going, all right? Don't give up. Just never give up, all right? So for the feminines, we've got hope. So that's us, you know, we've had a pretty up and down ride at the moment, in the last few months. You know, we've had a lot of purging again, we've had to go within again, we've had you know, sorting ourselves out, getting to the roots, and we've come out now where we are back to that light. We're back to that, yes, I now know, because I've given myself time to go within. I now feel content, I feel at peace, I feel like I'm standing in full faith, and I'm just absolutely wide open, you know, to everything that I want to manifest in my life. And I feel that's what it is I want. It's going to happen, and I'm optimistic and I'm positive, because I truly believe this is what I'm worth and what I deserve, and I have full faith that everything is working for my purpose, for my highest good, for my highest purpose, for my highest understanding and love. I'm not talking about relationship, guys, alright? I'm talking about who you are within yourselves, what it is that you are worthy of, and what you're aiming to achieve in your life. So, you know, this is now where we're at, because we've been now going through our conflict. That's where we've been. We've been going through our conflict and our defeat. We got knackered. And if some people are still there, then that's where you are at the minute. But know that you've got hope coming to you. You know, you're going to be restored back into faith. But yeah, we have been there. We have been purging. We have just felt, you know, we've been battling with ourselves and our hearts and our heads, and not thinking clearly and making rash decisions, and, you know, but this is now what we're coming out of. You know, we're doing our work again, and it's fine to feel conflicted, because that's when you start asking yourself the question. So, you know, don't forget, everything negative is always for a reason, and that's because we need to reflect and go within. So, you know, don't worry too much about being in this state. It's just a case of getting to your truth, that's all. And, you know, once you actually sit down and go, oh God, no more, just leave me alone, you know, you kind of, you know, you go within, you reflect, and you start to understand your truth again, all right? So this is where we are currently, but coming out of, all right? Because what we're going into is triumph. And there you go, it says it all, really. I don't know how much more I can elaborate on this card, but it is what it is, triumph. You know, we are getting it. We've got it already. So just see that you're already triumphant, right? And that's why the hope's there. That's why I'm not worried about this conflict and defeat, because we're coming out of it. Because this is what we are. We're triumphant. Okay. I'm not going to go too much more into it, because I think it says it all, really. So yes, feminines, you're doing very well too. You know, you've worked really hard to get into your your space of light again, of faith again, of hope again, after all your conflicting mentally, you know, ego. Let it go. Let the ego go, all right? Because you've got your hope and you are triumphant too. Now, what fell out for both, funnily enough, is truth. Go figure, because that's what us twins are all about, really. It's about getting there. Truth, please. Yes. Are you twin? Yep, absolutely. Come in for your truth injection pill. No, on a serious note, for everyone, really. There it is. We're both searching for our truth. We both want to live in our truth. If you haven't found it yet, know this is where you're going to, your truth. And if you're there, then keep standing there in your truth. And this goes for everyone, masculines and feminines, all right? Because that's what we can only move forward ever with truth. No union is going to happen without it. So start being honest to yourselves, to your twins, however it is, however it looks, whether you know it's going to hurt them on some level, all right? If your truth is, for example, am I still to be, you know, with this guy if he's with another? You know, should I still sleep with him or her? Should I do that still? Yeah, because we're twins. No, you know that's not right, don't you? You know that is not what you deserve. Not let alone what the other person is going through or what they're going through. It's not right, and that's the truth, all right? If they're with another and they don't want to communicate, leave them alone. Just let it go. Just trust. Carry on living your life, all right? You're still happy without them. You have to remember that. You are complete, okay? You're never, ever separate. Remember that, all right? So you're always going to be complete and happy and in love. So, unless they're coming to you in their truth, happy days. And unless you go into them in your truth, happy days. But if you're not, don't even bother. Carry on doing the inner work. And vice versa. All right? That's the truth. So don't be afraid to confront it. All right? You're going to survive. I promise you. All right? So just... And this doesn't count for everyone, by the way. This is only an example in those given situations. But those who are not with another, stand in your truth. All right, if you know what, for whatever reason, there's any form of anything behind any ulterior motives or a facade or you're lying to yourself, or just stop it, okay? Live your truth. Search for your truth. Get to your truth and carry on living in your truth, because union will never happen without truth on both parties, all right? So for the coming week, we've got now these cards. If you're not familiar with them, these are the Ten of Fortune cards. They're just symbolic, really. But you've got the Scythe, which is basically sharp breaks, sharp changes coming into your life. Sudden, unexpected changes coming out here. Now, sometimes it can be associated with negative, but that's only if it's surrounded by negative. Fortunately for us, it isn't. It's surrounded by positive. So, we're having sudden changes, which are actually exactly what needs to happen. There's the sun. So, very positive changes are now going to start happening this week, which is bringing us into a new direction. That is the road ahead, all clear. So it's a clear new path, especially with the sun. It's absolutely the right direction to now be going in because of these changes. Okay, so these changes are going to really be benefiting us. And it's bringing us a great deal of happiness here as well. There's the happiness card, bunch of flowers here. So this is a very happy outcome to what it is we've either been waiting on, or these changes are going to, you know, make us feel very happy. It's just a great deal of happiness and positivity. And we have the Friend in the middle here. So there's the dog here, and the Clover, which is all about luck. and, you know, being in the hands of the gods, basically, allowing them to do their job for you and just trusting in them. And this friend is there as well, so there's going to be something very lucky with regards to a friend. I really hope someone's not trying to break into my flat here. But yeah, just absolutely very lucky changes here. Happiness, happy outcome, and a friend's going to be important in that, all right? So then we have here the Tower, again, the Key and the Rider, all right? So this is still the news coming in with regards to the past, the person from the past, which I said in my last reading is always associated for me with my twin. So situations are going to be unlocked around my twin, and I'm getting the news of that. So it's either, if it's not direct communication, I'm definitely going to be hearing something from or about, for sure. So, you know, when that comes up for me, I always know I'm hearing. So same for you, all of you guys, it's communication coming in, all right? So if it hasn't happened already, it's definitely on its way in, all right? Things are going to be unlocked, situations are going to be unlocked, what's hidden is coming to light. You're getting the communication coming here, and that's the twin card. Now, how this was also laid out was that the changes that are coming with the happy outcome is also associated with the twin card as well. So these changes are going to be beneficial. It's going to bring you happiness. So whatever it is, you're gonna know when it happens. It's going to make a lot more sense. So yeah, just bear that in mind. These changes are going to be beneficial. But this new direction that we're going in is going to be so lucky. You know, it's a very lucky new direction that we're about to head into now. And, you know, great news is coming our way. And a good friend as well. A good friend is going to be very supportive this week. So for whatever reason, you know, if you feel that you need to talk to a friend, or, you know, maybe they might help in some way, they might know your twin, or but whatever it is, this is a twin flame reading, so this friend is going to be beneficial in some way, all right? So I think that's it really. So I wish you all a lovely week ahead. I'm just going to go and check that no one's been breaking into my flat, because I just had a massive bang, but it could be upstairs. I'm sure they would have come in by now, or maybe they just didn't want to disturb my reading because they probably want one themselves, I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you again for supporting me, and if you would like to have a personal twin flame reading, then I will put my email address in the description below. Please email me, I'll give you more information via email, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. And you know, if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to get in contact or leave a comment, all right? Okay, lots of love to you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.